hardly a baby. A fact that wasn't lost on any of her older brothers, which is what kicked in their tendency to overprotect her. With Max nearly ready to depart for New Orleans, he'd worry even more. "Quit obsessing over your sister," his mother said. "She's perfectly capable of taking care of herself. She is, after all, a successful lawyer." "Shark is more like it," Connor mumbled as he bent over the pool table. "Screw you, Connor. I'm no more shark than you," Chantal replied, sticking her tongue out at her brother. "Welcome to the family, Kelsey," Max said as he walked by her on his way to the bar. "Are you sure you know what you've gotten yourself into?" Kelsey grinned and leaned her head against Jason's chest. "Yes, I think I do. You all love each other. You just show it by fighting." "Like a snarling pack of wolves," he offered. Chantal snorted and Connor and Noah grinned. "Something along those lines, yes," Kelsey said, knowledge glimmering in her eyes. She knew and she accepted. He wondered if he'd end up as lucky as Jason had. "Okay, let's get serious," his father said. "Jason obviously already has a stronghold in the nation's capital. Max, how are plans going for your move to New Orleans?" With all their busy schedules, they hadn't had a full family meeting in a long time. Since Jason had brought Kelsey up for the weekend, his parents had called for one. "Plans are right on target. Just wrapping up some loose ends at the office. I'll be out of here by the end of the month, ready to meet with the Storm family about their public relations program." "Good. And you know what else needs to be done?" Like it hadn't been drummed into his head for the past 6 months. "I've got it covered, Dad." "Good. Chantal, have you looked into the San Francisco connections yet?" "Yes, Dad, I'm working on it. So far, it looks like I have a job lined up with one of the firms in the financial district there." "Excellent. Now it's just a matter of deciding on a location for Connor and Noah." Max watched his brothers' faces as they looked up from the pool table toward their father. Like all of them, they knew they'd go wherever their parents sent them. The hard part was not knowing where and when. Good thing they were all independent sorts, capable of managing out there on their own. Eventually, they'd all be leaving, because that was their destiny. The Devlins had big plans. Plans that would take them nationwide and eventually worldwide. Max felt at least a little comfort in knowing they'd soon all be in the same boat. "I'll miss you, even though you're a huge pain," Chantal said, approaching him at the bar. He fixed a drink for her and handed it to her, then kissed her on the cheek. "I'll miss you too, little monster. Who will I pick on after I leave here?" She laughed and threw her arms around him for a hug. "You'll find someone, I'm sure of that." He already had, but it was too early to mention anything to his family. Later, after he confirmed whether his instincts were right or not, he'd let them know. Right now, he needed to concentrate on getting his life in order for his move to the South. To the land of hell. Max downed his whiskey in one gulp, dreading the coming trip, but knowing his future was no longer in Boston. It was in Louisiana with Shannon Storm. Chapter 1. Late September, Louisiana. Max read the road sign looming ahead with a sense of finality. Welcome to Louisiana. Louisiana. Nothing like Boston. The pavement ahead shimmered, glowing with an unnatural wave of heat. It appeared as if he were driving right into another dimension. Pretty damn close to it, at least in his mind. Interstate 10 led all the way into New Orleans. He turned down the thermostat to cool things off as the heat pressed down on him. Maybe the shimmering waves of hell outside.